already?
Yay!
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Found him. Scarlet, yes, we're playing Sherlock Holmes.
But I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Very pragmatic, yeah.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Is he talking to me? He's calling me Sherry? See, that might have thrown me a bit. I didn't know he meant Sherry as in me. You love Sherlock Holmes and you watch gameplay. Yeah, I mean, I love Sherlock Holmes too, but this is my first kick at this one for sure. Truth. Yeah, exactly. Is this an ENTJ and INFP interacting? Perhaps.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
So, where did John disappear to now? I swear I need a bell on his neck.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Sherry? I just keep thinking of the drink. Like having a sherry, you know?
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
What is going on here? Interesting dynamic.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Yeah, I definitely get, like, Sherlock's super young in this, so it makes sense that this would be a prequel for sure. Flirty John and Sherry. Yeah, no, I think it's kind of cute, these two here, for sure. So, let's see here. This is a thing we need to do.
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow. Perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows. Or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
I didn't know what Craven meant. Craven means the old garlic place?
The cane is made of ebony. It's worn uncared for and bears the scars of numerous hits.
Bears? The bears attacked this guy? I want to talk about the ceviche. Look at that ceviche. It looks so good. Just think of how lemony that is. Oh, so tasty. Okay, sorry. Back to the evidence. What are we looking for here? I think it's over there.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
Oh, jeez. Lizard Broth, welcome on in. Yeah, these two are quite the cute couple here so far,
I
anyways.
hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Sherlock can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence. Press hamburger to open the casebook and pin the evidence with X. Okay. So this is interesting. Pin the evidence. Sure. And then speak to someone. Try it now with the cane. How do I... So do I just go under this dude over here?
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Okay, but how do I... Thought I had it pinned already. So I want you to find the owner too, so I have to inquire with other guests in the foyer as to who may have been sitting at this table. Okay, I have it pinned, right? So I think I'm good. So maybe he just doesn't want to talk to me.
Can I ask you a question?
Ah, here we go.
That's a question I can answer.
There were 3 people at the table. A couple, a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out the front garden for some air.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
We're betting? Holy cow, dude. Let's see. Press RB to concentrate and reveal details to identify a target. Don't forget to pin relevant evidence. Some clues won't be visible without it. Try to find the former Navy officer. Okay. So where? But I don't even know where. I have to find the garden too. No? Like where the hell's the garden? And where's the ceviche? I think we need to take a picture of this. Look at this thing. Nice bottle of wine. I'll put that one on my Insta. Sherry Insta, right? I bet you Sherry's got Insta. Skip. Okay. So I gotta find the garden. I just go out the front door, maybe? Let's give it a shot. Is this considered the garden? Irish. So he wouldn't have had ceviche if he was allergic to seafood, right? Scottish diplomat, retired military officer? That sounds pretty darn close.
Help me, please.
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Sherry's Insta's thirst pics? Probably. The Navy officer, Mr. Rose, was sitting at her table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside and her husband forgot to take it when they met. Take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have to... Perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Yeah, buddy. So now I have to go to the seance. Cool. Wait, is there sun? Moon? Anything? Ooh, look at you. I like moons. Very nice. The camera is actually kind of easy to use. I like it. So, if I was a seance, where would I be? Octane, what is happening? You tell me. You tell me. Does it actually say anything on there? The dude came down the stairs. Aren't seances fake? How dare you?
Could you help me?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
I mean, they might have elements that would suggest they're not real, but I don't know if I would use the word fake. Okay, seance, where the heck are you?
May I ask you something?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
It's a boss-looking hotel. No kidding. It's great. If you keep task pin and talk to the NPC, you annoy them? Well, I mean, okay. Oh, because I'm talking to them about that thing I've pinned, is it? Okay. I see. Yeah, this would be awesome, right? To come stay in a place like this. I mean, I'm sure it's not inexpensive. Who's this guy? This guy is smoking up a storm. That's why I said talking to the NPCs are not helpful. Oh, hello, my swimmer. 6 stars. Let's go all the way up to 6. That one spot that these ladies are cleaning is super clean. Actually, what was her trait? She's a swimmer too. That would be awesome. Oh, she's epileptic. I mean, that still works. Still doing a great job. Where is this thing here? Let's see. So we're meeting the medium. John, today only the famed Luca Kalachchi performs a seance. Witness him summon the spirits of beloved relatives and celebrities. John wants me to visit the medium. We must wait for the seance to end. In the meantime, I find myself at a table, enjoy the music, and relax. What? What? Let's see here. Yeah, there are 3 people at the table. Perhaps she's put it outside. So I have to enter the seance room. So how do I enter the seance room? John's diary. It's kind of mumbling. Do I need a ticket? Good question. I just figure it's one of these doorways here. Like, there's not a whole lot to... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Got it.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves.
Oh my god.
First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am?
What a
boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
I've got to observe you. Oh, is this timed? Teresa, hi, how are you doing? Okay, I don't see how this is helping me. His hands are all... This game looks good, I agree. His hands are all busted up. Okay, I think we're gonna vote for this. Actually, I don't even know what I just did there, but I think if you're in Twitch, do you see something? I'm not entirely sure. But we're trying to decide if we're going to go with an ill Englishman on resort or a bored British nobleman. Pretty sure it's bored British nobleman, maybe? Don't know. Did you miss anything? No way. Number 1. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a bored, rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering his money. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol. He is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time, he'll be wretched. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal that he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger mixed with alcohol and contrariety could make him a violent person. Damn, it's Lord Crowbar, right?
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
Yes, Lord Craven. What do I want to know? Do I care what happened at the seance? Not really.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.